Yeah, good morning, good morning. It is about 5:12 a.m. Doing a lot of my episodes in the gym as of late. Trying to get everything wrapped up and finished up before we hit the road again. It's been a lot of traveling as of late as we're finishing up our last episode and this morning we're gonna be driving to Viking Village. So, yeah, everything has just been boom, 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 which is so amazing. But constantly just gets me to think about when life is going so fast and so crazy out of control. It feels like you really have no road left to run on. You feel like your entire strip of road has completely ran out, and you either learn to be able to take off with the wings and fly, or you kind of just stay grounded and crash or stuck and not get too far. But in this episode, what do we do when we feel like we've bitten off more than we can chew and we're going faster than we can bear, and life is just ticking by so fast that, it's crazy. 1 year, how many times do we say this year just went by faster than the last? Or gosh, that whole month, it's already this month, it's already that month. And time just becomes such a oblique concept, and I have felt so much of that throughout this year. So we're going to be discussing the concept of time and what do we do when it seemingly is passing us by far faster than we would like to think. So I am excited to have you join me. My name is Brian Wright, and I am excited to be able to bring you on my journey of finding peace with me and being able to have you a part of these episodes and having to be able to get you to catch you up on where I'm at and just what's been happening with this docu-series and where life has been kind of taking me. So, let's dive into what do we do when time just poof. For those of you that have seen the official trailer coming together, I had interviewed a monk, and before I had talked to the monk, we had talked about when time seemingly slips by so fast, it goes by just like that. And it's very easy to be able to get complacent, to get content, to be able to get routines that are so just, we're creatures of habit. We always talk about how creatures of habit, we get these routines and we get these patterns, and we just go with them and go with them and go with them, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's indifferent, whether it's taking us to where we truly want to be or it's not. But yet, it's so hard to be able to take that time to be able to evaluate and stop ourselves in the tracks and be able to ask ourselves, is this really serving me? Is my time really taking me to where I want to be? Am I really fulfilling and making the most value with where I'm at and the time I have? And a lot of times I can honestly, even with everything I have going on, even with filming this docu-series, even with, going from one country to the next, I can still honestly and full-heartedly say that a lot of my time I have spent not doing or applying or contributing nearly as much as I could. And are we really getting the amount of value into what we're doing and what we're putting into things? And if we don't slow down enough to be able to ask ourselves that question, we just continue to stay creatures of habit and just keep going and going and going, and we run on that little hamster wheel so fast and so far to the point as to where we do slow down. We don't even know which way we even ended up. We don't even know which way to go from there. When we do finally hit that wall, we don't even know to go up, down, left, right, east, west, whatever. So I always, throughout this journey, I continue to reflect and pause. And each morning I have I've been writing in, actually I got my book right here. I was just going to write in it right after this. This I got in Nepal at the monastery, and this has been coming with me from my very first trip all the way now to my very last trip. And I literally, oh my gosh, I got like 7 pages, 8 pages just written on this one, just written on this one day. Here's Norway. But yeah, like flipping through this, I write down what I'm grateful for, what my intentions are. Every morning I write down what my values, what my focus, and then I remind myself of a few mantras or a few quotes that I've used throughout that week or throughout the time to be able to get me through certain overwhelming moments or time frames where you just film, shoot, go, and you gotta just keep yourself always on the alert, and when the camera's in your face, you gotta be like ready to go, movie star ready. That was always my big phrase, movie star ready, trying to be just keeping that attitude, keeping the motivation, keeping the energy going, and finding ways to be able to keep that sustained. And a big part of that is by being able to really reflect in the mornings on what you're grateful for, to what your intentions are, to be able to set your mind first thing in the morning as to where you're going to go, what you're going to do, what do you really want to get out of the day, what do you want to put into the day. And I always go back to my 5 C's. Like every day, every morning, my core values: create, connect, construct, cultivate, and contribute. Those 5 C's, I've actually written a curriculum on it as well. That's on the website. But it's crazy to be able to think about how you just apply 5 little C's, or 5 whatever, 1 whatever, 2 whatever those things are, that you value enough so that you're willing to be able to wake up every morning and focus on that and be able to bring those intentions into your day. That is where you see that energy. That is where you see the purpose. That is where you see that passion continue to drive you forward. And that is where you start feeling like your time and your energy and everything you're putting into it is you're getting the most out of it, and you're putting in the absolute utmost value into yourself and into others. And when you're pouring that much into you, you just have that much more to be able to give back to others. And that's where everybody always asks me, how do you stay so positive? How is every day just, you wake up and you're just, And it's because every day I get to wake up and be able to pour into others with how much I'm putting into myself, being able to keep myself in the shapes, being able to try to continuously eat right. And these aren't things that, I'm 100% like sticking to like all the time. Like I take days off, or I have days where I'm in the plains, or certain moments where things are just off days. But having enough of a routine where I do feel filled up enough to be able to continue to give back, and focus on those 5 C's, and encouraging others to be able to build out their platform. You don't have to take my 5 C's. You can take 2 C's, 1 C, take your own C's, take whatever you want to be able to creatively create yourself. I mean, it's entirely up to you, but I'm just sharing with you what keeps me going and what keeps me motivated and what keeps me in a place as to where I can slow down my time enough to be able to just really truly value the present and really truly be able to value what I'm putting into certain moments in time. And just taking this time after working out, to be able to share this message and to be able to share this video and getting to be able to have that is just amazing within itself. So yes, comment down below and let me know like how much time you feel like you've been spending just running on a hamster wheel, or spending just kind of not knowing where you're going or what's next, or in time just, it's another month. How many of you just literally, I'm creating this, it's December 2nd now, December 1st just flew right by. That's funny, actually, as we're talking about time, and now I'm like, oh, there it is, whole nother day gone. So let me know where you're at. Let me know where you feel like you're losing time. Let me know where you feel like you can make back time. Let me know where you could add more value into your day and time. I really like to be able to hear and continue to connect and have us all grow as a community and learn together and build ourselves in the healthiest ways possible. So thank you all for spending the time with me. I am excited to continue to bring you on this journey, finding peace with me, and I hope you continue to start spending your time, as wisely as possible and adding as much value into each moment that you can. So I look forward to seeing you all on the next video and the next message. All right.